Now, last time I was in Holland for Tulip Time, they actually dubbed me Vander Tom. So I'm assuming you're Vander Dave?
That'll work.
What is spring like at the Vander Dave house?
Well, I'm not there very often, so I don't know. But, you know, the nice thing is that I get to go around the state and I see all these really cool events. A lot of agriculture type events this time of year. So, you know, flowers and cherries are starting to bloom, and all that stuff will come to play later on in the summer and fall when we start the harvest, and then we'll even have more festivals.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do in the spring is, well, there's Flower Day at Easter Market.
Yeah.
I go to Belle Isle just to watch things popping through. But tourism is huge in Michigan in the spring, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. And it's a great time to get outside and do things like hiking in the trails.
Yeah.
And of course in West Michigan, that's very popular through the sand dune type trails. In the middle of the state, you can see millions of acres of forest and do that as well. Get the bikes out, do street biking, or maybe taking mountain bikes out through the areas. So it's time to fill your lungs with fresh air.
Yeah, and you have a personal favorite place you like to go in the spring, or thing you like to do?
There are so many. I think Holland is a good place.
Yes, as a matter of fact, if you never saw our episode where we featured Tulip Time in Holland, Michigan, it's actually pretty cool. And why don't we go back there right now? And I think a great way to do that is to, now Dave, if you can do this with me.
Okay.
Just tap the heels of your wooden shoes together and repeat after me. There's no place like Tulip Time. There's no place like Tulip Time. There's no place like Tulip Time. This worked last time. There we go.
Now here's a festival that's totally flower powered, and people come from all over the world to see it. But I didn't have to drive too far because, well, I live in Michigan. Bonus.
Every spring, thousands of people travel from near and far to Holland, Michigan for one of the most colorful festivals of them all, Tulip Time. People from the Netherlands settled this town, so this week-long festival features more than just these pretty perennials. You'll also experience more Dutch tradition, dancing, and celebrating than you can shake a wooden shoe at. The day we were there featured the Volks Parade. It's the main people's parade of the festival, and it's made up of thousands of locals dressed in authentic Dutch costumes. But don't forget tradition. First things first. The town crier has to call out to the mayor and city council to inspect the streets and see if they're clean enough for the parade.
What do we think? Are they clean or dirty? Dirty! Hey, the public comment period was 5 minutes ago. Get it. Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, would you care to make a motion for us?
Mayor, straat zijn vies. We need to call out the citizens. Squabble.
We have heard the motion from the Mayor Pro Tem that the streets are vies. They must be cleaned, and we are to call out the citizens of Holland to clean the streets today before the parade so our guests have Dutch clean streets. Spread the word, Mr. Town Crier.
Hey! 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 The mayor says the streets are dirty and they must be scrubbed.
So you are the official town crier.
I am the official town crier, not just a guy in a funny suit having a big mouth. Because in order to be an official town crier, you must be a member of the Town Crier Guild.
Are you from the Netherlands?
I was born and raised in the old country, and I still have 5 sisters and a brother living in the old country. You're talking to a genuine pioneer. You better believe it.
So what is the significance of the Tulip Festival?
Well, first of all, tulips in Dutch are like, you know...
Peanut butter and jelly?
That's what I meant, that's what I meant. But you're an American, so you think of those things.
Right. How many people come into town for the festival?
They expect sometimes 200, 300,000 people that come. And most of them come in coaches. Most of them plan way ahead. And then they see the various festivals and the tulips. And you can go, like, I think 6 miles through the city of Holland, don't pay a dime, and see the tulip lanes.
I didn't realize this really, truly is a Dutch community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My people from the Netherlands, they walk around. Oh, Huizinga, De Vries, Vandenberg, Vanderbeek. Oh, man, they get tears in their eyes with all this Dutch that they see. Sadly to say, most people can't talk Dutch anymore.
Can you make me an honorary Dutchman?
It'll be an honor.
Oh, thank you.
I be hereby declare that you are an honorable Dutchman and you are now a member of the proud group. And I call you Mr. Vander Tom.
That's Vander wonderful. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Well, I guess it was time for Vander Tom to Vander don some real Dutch attire and hit the streets. After all, there's a lot of scrubbing to be done, yeah?
I want a broom like hers. Want to have a broom race? Ready, go. You win. Sweep that puddle, hurry. Oh, you think you got the camera. Oh, water, thank you. Thank you. You got a beer in there?
No, we don't have no beer.
Ah.
It really is a wonderful experience to see this entire community come out and recreate time-honored Dutch traditions. Heck, even the governor stopped by to do his part as the parade commenced. In one afternoon, we saw more beautiful flowers, more Dutch dancers, and more friendly and happy people than we'd ever seen before. Tulip Time is a colorful, cultural experience that will have you clicking the heels of your wooden shoes together and saying, "There's no place like Michigan. There's no place like Michigan."